everyone, it's Mrs. Abraham. I'm sitting here on the couch, all snuggly and cozy with my puppy Twister. Twister, you can say hi. This is Twister. And we have story time today. I have some fun stories to read you from the author who wrote the funny book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, or If You Take a Mouse to School. We read all those books at school. Her name is Laura, and she writes really funny stories. So the first one is called If You Give a Dog a Donut. I can tell you one thing, if I gave Twister a donut, she would gobble it right up. So if you give a dog a donut, let's see what happens. He's at the door. He's knocking. He has very good manners. If you give a dog a donut, he'll ask for some apple juice to go with it. When you give him the juice, he'll drink it all up. Then he'll ask for some more. There won't be any left, so he'll want to make his own. He'll go outside to pick some apples. Guess he needs that basket. When he's up in the tree, he'll toss you one, and throwing the apple will make him think of baseball. He'll want to play. You'll have to get a ball and a glove. Ooh, that funny dog. Of course, he'll also need a bat. He'll ask you to pitch. You pitch the ball to him. He'll hit a home run. Then he'll do a happy dance to celebrate. You can get up and do a happy dance if you want. Jump, flip, flip. Silly dog. Dancing will make him hot and dusty, so he'll need some water. He'll probably start a water fight. Oh boy. You'll have to dry him off with your bandana. He'll wrap it around his head and pretend that he's a pirate. Then he'll want to go on a treasure hunt. Ooh, treasure hunts are fun. He'll find an old kite, and he'll want to make one himself. You'll have to get him some sticks, paper, and string. When the kite is all finished, he'll want to fly it. It will go higher and higher until it gets tangled in the apple tree. The tree will remind him of apple juice, so he'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if he asks you for some apple juice, what do you think? He'll want a donut to go along with it. That silly puppy. All right, so that's if you give a dog a donut. Let's see what else I have here. I have if you give a cat a cupcake. Those of you who might have cats at your house, I don't know if you should try this. If you give a cat a cupcake. I think we saw some of these animals when we read the book about the Happy Easter Mouse book. That was kind of a long time ago. Some of his friends were in that book. If you give a cat a cupcake, she's up on the table. He'll ask for some sprinkles to go with it. When you give him the sprinkles, he might spill some on the floor. Cleaning up will make him hot, so you'll have to give him a bathing suit and take him to the beach. Ooh, that sounds like fun. He'll want to go in the water and build a sandcastle too. Then he'll look for some seashells. Ooh, these sound like fun things to do. He'll find a few other things as well. Oh my goodness. He'll put them all in his pail and try to pick it up, but it'll be way too heavy. He'll decide he needs to work out at the gym. Oh, that silly cat. First, he'll warm up on the treadmill. Then he'll lift a weight or two. He might even try a karate class. After After the gym, he'll want to go to the park. When you get there, he'll see all the rocks and he'll climb as high as he can go. At the top, he'll see the lake. He'll want you to take him rowing, of course. He'll be the captain and you'll have to row. Then he'll notice the merry-go-round and want to go for a ride. Oh boy. He'll want you to go for a ride too. You'll choose the horse with the purple mane and he'll get on the whale. The whale will remind him of the Science Museum. He'll ask you to take him there. First he'll find the dinosaurs. Then he'll visit the Hall of the Apes. When the museum closes, you'll be the last ones to leave. On the way home, you'll pass by the beach. You'll help him gather all of his things. Remember all those things he found? Then he'll want to race you. When you get home, he'll empty the sand from his shoes and he might spill some on the floor. Seeing the sand in the floor will remind him of the sprinkles. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him some sprinkles, what's he going to want to go with it? He'll want a cupcake to go with them. Oh, that silly cat sure made a big mess in the house, didn't he? So that was if you give a cat a cupcake. Lots of yummy food here. Cupcakes and donuts. Let's see what's next. If you give a moose a muffin. Muffins sound pretty good. Look at that big moose with his big antlers. What do you think, Twister? No? She's not interested. If you give a moose a muffin. Looks like he's eating some leaves. That's probably more like what moose should eat instead of muffins. Alright, here we go. If you give a moose a muffin, see the boy threw a muffin out the window? He'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another, and another, and another. When they're all gone, he'll ask you to make some more. Oh my goodness. I think that moose is a little bit rude, asking for so much. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix, and he'll want to go along with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is outside, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. Oh, what a silly moose. I don't think moose need sweaters. This one does, though. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread, and he'll start sewing. The button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. So he'll ask for some old socks. He'll make sock puppets. Oh, that sounds like fun too. When they're all done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. Look at those puppets. You could make some of those at your house. He'll need some cardboard and he'll need some paints. Then he'll ask you to help make the scenery. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. Uh-oh. So he'll ask for something to cover them up. You'll bring him a sheet from your bed. When he sees this sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much, he'll knock over all the paints. Uh-oh. Let's see. So he'll use the sheet to clean up your sheet from your bed, to clean up all the mess. Then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of the jam. And he'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him the jam, what's he going to ask for? That's right. He'll want a muffin to go along with it. Oh boy, that silly moose. These animals sure like food. The last animal I have today is a pig. And she likes pancakes. Silliness. If you give a pig a pancake. Look, she looks like she's going on a long trip. She's got a little bag there. If you give a pig a pancake, she'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably get all sticky. So she'll want to take a bath. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her the bubbles, she'll probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. The duck will remind her of the farm where she was born. She might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come too. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. Then she'll look under your bed. When she's under the bed, she'll find your old tap shoes and lots of dust. She'll try them on and she'll probably need something special to wear with them. When she's all dressed, she'll ask for some music. You'll play your very best piano piece and she'll start dancing. Then she'll want you to take her picture. She's a very strong pig. So you'll have to go get your camera. When she sees the picture, oh my goodness, she'll ask you to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. You'll have to give her some envelopes and some stamps. And take her to the mailbox. On the way, she'll see the tree in your backyard. She'll want to build a tree house. So you'll have to get her some wood, a hammer, and some nails. When the tree house is all finished, she'll want to decorate it. She'll ask for wallpaper and glue. Then, when she hangs the wallpaper, she's going to get all sticky again. Feeling sticky will remind her of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if she asks you for some maple syrup, she's going to want some pancakes to go with it. That silly pig, look, the girl is all worn out. Well, I hope you enjoyed our books today from our friend Laura Numeroff. These are some fun books. You might have some of these at your house, or you might even be able to find them in a library. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed story time. See you later.